that runs the table on maximizing his credit card points and his frequent flyer, so on and so forth. Never pays for a vacation, never pays for a meal, never pays for a hotel. You can be the richest person in the world once you reach that certain status amongst your card.
Oh, yeah. If you're smart about building out these point programs, you can, too, get free airline tickets, hotel stays, car rentals, even merchandise for your house. But there is an art to this. And one of the things that happens, Jason, I'll just tell you to start this, is that a lot of people collect boxes over time. You know, they get a frequent flyer program with their credit card company. They get one with a hotel company. They get one with an airline company. And before you know it, most families don't manage their frequent flyer points like they would manage cash. They don't even know what they have. Now,
right.
we got a system that we set up now that will scrape all of those frequent flyer...
Within Oxygen Financial?
Oh, within Oxygen Financial.
Oh, tell me more. This is good.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do with mine either. I'm right there with you guys.
This is pretty crazy. If you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 programs, guaranteed that the only time you look at it is when you're thinking about planning a vacation, and even half that time you probably don't.
Right.
We have a way to scrape all of those mile programs into one place so you can get one unified dashboard.
Fantastic.
To see everything in one place, so when you're planning out a trip, you can say, oh, I have 80,000 Marriott points, I have 100,000 Delta points. Otherwise, people don't really know what they have.
Let me ask you this. Is it smarter to go brand specific? What I mean by that is a Delta credit card for Delta points or a Southwest credit card for Southwest points, or do you go generic like a Chase card and rack up your points where you can use it on any brand that you want?
You know, it can be smarter to get a credit card on an airline like a Delta or a Southwest, but it depends on the program. They're all very different. Some of the universal programs that are done through places like Chase and American Express can be very good as well because the points are more universal. If you're a specific Southwest flyer or a Delta flyer, I like those programs. But if you don't know what airline you're going to fly,
right,
the universal programs on the major credit cards, again, like a Chase or an American Express or a Citi, there can be some very good programs on there that you can use the points universally across any airline, hotel, or even buy merchandise.
Wait a minute, you make fun of me because I do what Ted's talking about now, and you just said that you do the same thing. Like
I do the Delta. Yeah, I do the Delta card. I've got a Delta and American Express, and I've got my frequent flyer number on it, so I'm all about Delta points.
Well, I'm going to Harrah's in Cherokee this weekend, and I gave Rach our 5-year anniversary gift, and I've got 2 free nights up there because of my comps, because of gambling so much up there.
This is a tacky vacation. That's why I laughed at you.
I've got $40 of free play for her. I cashed in the coins that we collected in our bedroom. That's $150 in cash. And then I've got 2 free trips to the buffet, which is fantastic there. But they all sent that to me because my total rewards, my points have accumulated. I'm a platinum status member.
Which is great for a road trip with your friend. If it was you and I going, you go, dude, I got us 2 free passes to the buffet. I'd high-five you. We'd walk in there plastered. I'd eat. It'd be great. But he's taking on a 5-year anniversary to a buffet.
I like all of his ideas. You just don't tell her. That's the thing. She doesn't need to know
Why not?
if you're managing those points.
Chicks dig that. They like a guy
because
that's
it's just
smart.
the same anyway. I mean, if you're going to go and you get a nice trip and you're staying at a nice hotel, nice airline, she may not need to know it's with points.
Yeah, tacky man.
No, girls dig a guy that's smart. I'm smart. So she likes
smart/tacky.
No. There's no tacky involved.
Isn't it tacky?
A big wallet helps, you know.
No, it doesn't. Girls aren't like you guys. Got to grow up a little bit. That's why chicks dig guys that drive these green cars now.
Oh, I'll run a green car off the road
because they know
I'm
that
a gasoline man.
The guy is saving money and he's smart. You guys are
small,
stuck.
itty bitty little cars.
Doesn't matter. You guys are stuck in an old school way of thinking.
Death trap.
I expect more from you, Theodore.
It hasn't been my experience seeing people's finances. There's a gravitation towards a higher level of money.
That's incorrect.
Here's what you do. Don't worry about retirement. Just get yourself a bunch of coupons. You'll make it.
No. That's how you get the retirement money.
I'm not against coupons. Don't think I'm not. 85% of the world uses them. We talked about that. I just thought it was tacky to get a free buffet dinner for your wife/fiance on a 5-year anniversary. That's all.
Well,
here's some reward points, honey. Gamble your ass off.
It's going to be a total rewards weekend.
Let me tell you something interesting to start this conversation around points, because I do think what Jason did was financially smart, but a lot of people don't check into the kinds of programs that may be available depending upon what they have. Let me give you an example. Verizon, if you're a cell phone user, and it doesn't matter.
I have Verizon.
Okay. So Verizon actually has a program in their website called Smart Rewards, but if you don't turn it on, you won't get the Smart Rewards. And every time that you upgrade upgrade or you buy a new phone or things like that, you actually accumulate points. Now, some of the things that are in that program, for example, aren't good. But one of the things I did the other night is I got $1,000 of free hotel gift cards simply for the fact that I have kids and I got phones and I bought the service. So
wow,
$1,000 of free hotel gift cards. Of course, they charge you $2.95 for shipping. I don't know how much it costs to ship a card, but
let me ask you this.
I have 2 Verizon phones, so maybe I get something.
On the same lines as the points and stuff, these apps that are available now, that the Save the Change apps and the Abot, IBOTTA, where if you're in the vicinity of certain businesses that subscribe, you save money somehow and it just pops up on your phone like deals. And do those things work?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
These restaurateurs and hotel chains and amusement parks are all getting smart. And that's why every time that you take an app, what does it say to you? It says, do you allow us to verify your location, right? Can we enable your location? Because if we can and we know where you are, the vendors are working with those app companies to be able to try and give you deals while you're there. I mean, that's the ultimate marketing deal.
All right. I told you what my buddy, I got a few friends, but one in particular does with these, you're talking about frequent flyer hotel points, is, the credit cards now, the Southwest, the Deltas, they used to, if you signed up, you'd get 2 free round trip tickets. That was years ago. They don't do that anymore. Now you got to spend $2,500, $5,000 within 3 months in order to get the 2 free round trip tickets.
Yeah.
Really, you're paying for numerous round trip tickets for the most part, but that's just the bonus that you get.
You just got to be smart and use the one card for everything, and then you can rack it up.
The lower scale of this, if you have to spend, let's say, $2,000 in order to get your round trip tickets, you take that $2,000, you take your credit card, and you go to, there's specific gift cards that you can buy because they've kind of caught on to this. It's not a scam. It's just a loophole. You spend the $2,000 on gift cards. You do it in $500 increments. Then you take those gift cards, you deposit it into a Bluebird account, which is an online banking account. That's all it is. Kind of like a, what's the online banking that advertises?
Like Ally or something?
Ally, yeah. It's an online banking account. And then you pay the credit card off with the gift cards you purchase. So you're never really spending the money outside of a few dollars in interest.
But you rack up points. And you continue to do that with different credit cards. Terribly dishonest, but I like it.
No, it's not at all.
When people use these point programs, some of the big mistakes that they make, Jason, is that, number one, they don't fly during the right times. When you use your point programs, they generally have a low, medium, and high time that you can use those points. So, of course, people want to generally use them during the holidays, Christmas time, but if you look at the right times, you may be able to get a ticket for 5,000 or 10,000 points cheaper when you fly, or if you ever wanted to fly first class. There are certain times of the year to take that trip. Same true with hotels. Hotels now have what's called to be point stretcher categories in there, that if you go at the right time, you can, instead of getting 3 nights, they'll give you a 4th night, or they may give you a 5th night for free. You just got to look at the hotel category and the right time to travel. So that's important.
Are you saying that Auction Financial, I know that you will help with this? If I come to you with all my cards and all my stuff, you will organize this for me?
First, all your money.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but seriously.
Of course, yeah. I mean, look, this is the point about
most
having...
people just don't read the fine print. They get these cards and they don't know. Then there's people like, I'll give Bailey credit. He knows what he can get off of these cards and the points, but it is tough. And you don't want to lose deals.
When people are planning out their family finances, they hardly ever act as the CEO of their family finances. That's what we do every day. We sort of act as the CFO in your family finances, because do you really have the time to do it? These seem like small decisions, but if you do them right... Jason, how much is that trip going to cost you? $1,000 to $2,000 that you're going to get for free?
And then also you have to,
I give you credit for that. It's a free vacation.
If you look at the points and the points that you've accumulated and what they equal out to real money, when you let them go to waste, you're wasting real money. And a lot of times people spend that credit card cash in order to get those points on frivolous things that they didn't need. They're just trying to get the prize. So it's nice. I didn't know that Auction Financial did this. It's not just a bonus thing anymore. There are people, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, like my buddy, that lives and dies by this stuff. He doesn't pay for any vacation. The guy travels every weekend somewhere. And also, some of these cards allow you to sell the points online.
That's right.
So if you
donate them.
or if you want liquid,
I know you can donate. Yeah, I knew about that.
if you want liquid cash, you can go on whatever, Craigslist and whatnot, and sell your points, your plane tickets, for $100 cheaper than what it would cost them, and then you'd have money in hand.
Well, one of the big things on a lot of sites now, American Express is a good example, is they put sale items on clearance. So one of the big things to do if you're going to use the points and you put the clearance code when you search for rewards, you'll have things like a Dyson vacuum or something you might need for the house that will literally be on sale. A lot of times people will say the point program's a ripoff, so you might as well just buy it. But when they put those items on clearance, you can get a substantially good deal for something you need in the house if you're not going to use it for vacation and travel.
Yeah, this is a good conversation. I really enjoyed this. This is good. I didn't know that you, like with the dashboard stuff that you do for me and Steve with our 401ks and with thousands of other people, you also do it for the points. That's clever.
Yeah, the fact is, when you're 22, everything fits in one box. When you get to be 42, you collect lots of boxes. The first question is, do you even know where everything is?
Steve's collected 419 boxes throughout his years.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Enjoy them all.
We can't help with that on our dashboard, Steve.
The last box is the best box. I'd like to say that.
Actually, half of them were on his dashboard.
Yeah.
It was an old Chevy.
There was a lot of space there. I just put good use to it.
All right, how can people find you, Ted?
Hey, well, if you want to set up a personal financial dashboard and just see where all of your stuff is, frequent flyer points, 401ks, bank accounts, go to oxygenfinancial.net, set up an appointment, and we will take care of you.
There you go. You had calls to get in. You weren't able to get those in. Now's your time. 404-741-ROCK. 404-741-76